Yes, in the back. Black and white hat.
What advice would you have for somebody starting a video blog?
Don't. I mean, and there's some truth to that. Well, when you say video blog, I mean, if you're talking like, just posting your videos online, just telling people what you think just for fun or something like that, just do it. Who cares what people do? Just do it for fun if you love it. But in terms of like, hey, I want to make a living at this and blah, 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 it's not easy to get noticed and to have, have the money come in and stuff like that. I mean, even my stuff, and all of us sort of acknowledge, it's hard work, but it's also luck. I mean, it's like trying to get acting in New York or LA or something like that. I mean, it's the competition, it's the internet. I mean, people are searching everything out there. But in terms of advice, I'd probably say, what I usually tell people, try to do something, incorporate something in your videos that people are looking up already. Like, what really got me noticed was the 5-second movies. And that's good. People are already looking up Star Wars, Star Trek, Lord of the Rings, and stuff like that. And I was one of the first ones to do, if I was the first one to do 5-second movies. And that'd be the other thing, do something different that nobody else is doing. And it doesn't have to be, all of it has to be different, but just something, there's some sort of different angle. A great example of a reviewer that really did something different was Todd in the Shadows. Now, if you're going to just, listen to him, what he's saying, he's sort of doing what a lot of the other reviewers are doing, just with music videos, but that visual of him against, with the piano, and you just see the silhouette and stuff, that's ingenious. I mean, that's a great visual, and nobody's going to forget it. So, I'd say that too. Work on a strong visual, something that people aren't going to forget, even if it's a gimmick, Gimmicks are okay if they're cleverly done. Like I said, you can't do it just to get, famous, or, hey, I want to do this for a living. You got to do it because you love it, because there's a very strong chance you won't make it, but you still want to look back and say, hey, I'm glad I did that. That was awesome. There's a lot of things I tried in the past that didn't fail, but I'm glad I did it because I love doing it. So, that's my advice. Yes, wait a minute. Any stories about creepy fans? I have one so far. Well, there's only one that I ever tell, and you get weird fans and stuff like that, but my favorite one is at the first con we ever went to, and that they set us in these, a table like this, and just sort of me and the other guests, we just sort of sit there and sign autographs, just wait for people to come around and sign autographs. It's sort of like the artist alley. And I sort of got this little posse going, there's a guy dressed as the bum, guy dressed in nostalgia. I'm just talking to a bunch of me's, it's really weird. And so I'm sitting there, and there's one kid sitting there just sort of nodding, going, yeah. And at one point they say, well, okay, we gotta go to another panel, but we'll catch you around. Okay, later. It was my brother and I, and we're really hungry, we want to go eat soon, but it's one fan stays, and he's just, we're sitting there, he's just standing there like this, and he just sort of looks at us, and he just says, so, what's your favorite movie? I go, Brazil. And he goes, oh. 10 minutes this goes on, just standing in silence. Yeah. So, how you liking the con so far? It's nice, really nice. 10 more minutes of that. This goes on for like a friggin' hour. And we're starving. He keeps offering, did you guys want to, I can take you out to dinner or something like that. You want to take you out to dinner? Blah, blah, blah. So, and of course, there's an Applebee's right there. Salvation's right there in the hotel. But we're just like, we can't let him see us go in there. We obviously don't want to have dinner with this guy. It's going to be so awkward. So, we're just like, no, we ate. We're good. So, he has no reason to leave. We can't tell him to piss off because we're the guests. And we're just sitting there, just waiting it out, just like, okay, fucker, I can play this game too. Staring, looking at you, what's your favorite movie? How are you liking the concept, man? And we're just sitting there, so finally maybe a little over an hour goes by, and he finally is just like, well, I gotta go bye. And he leaves, and I look over at my brother, and we just go, thank God! And we just pack everything up and run to the restaurant. We just like, give us half the menu, we don't care. So it was just fascinating how someone could just stand there for that long. And my guess is that, that maybe there's something, slow about him or something like that. I mean, I shouldn't be that mean, but at the same time, it's just like, Lord. It's just, it was tough to sit through. So that's the one fan story where it is just like, wow, that was impressive. Let's see, let's do, yes, blue dress.
Yeah, I was just watching the other day. It was like WTF moments and like it was Nostalgia Critic, like number banana, number balloon.
The top 11 nostalgic mind books. Yes.
Yeah. And there was one that didn't make the list, but I wondered if you'd seen it because it's not really well known. There was an animated version of the book The Phantom Tollbooth.
Oh! I would have put that in there. I can't find the movie. She's not. It's a movie called The Phantom Tollbooth. Chuck Jones, a wonderful movie, very surreal, a lot of fun.
I've seen it on TV one time.
Yeah, and I think I saw it the same day because I've never seen it again. And I can't find the VHS. There's no DVD of it, and it's wonderful, and you can't find it anywhere. So I would have put that on there. I would have loved to because I love it. It is in my book. Yeah, sadly, I could not find it. Actually, I have a funny story about the top 11 nostalgic mind books. I got right after I did the video, I got a really bad. I forget what it was, like a fever or something like that. I very rarely get sick. But I was getting really like hallucinating and my mind was wandering. I could not make sense of anything. And because my mind was so effed up at that point, I was saying to myself just like, oh my God, it's because of the video. I made the video and it destroyed my mind. I posted it on the internet. I gotta warn the people. And my brother comes in and says, lay down. You don't understand the video. Number banana's gonna kill them all. So of course I got better and I realized you were all totally destroyed even before you saw that video. So, yes, next question. Let's go over here, white shirt.
I know you've probably been asked this question a million times, but your opinion on the new My Little Pony?
Okay, here's how I even know there's a new My Little Pony. Something I'm not one of those people, I don't Google myself, but I do DeviantArt myself quite often. I like looking up the fan art of myself. And by God, there's like the whole cast of Channel Awesome is in My Little Pony form. And I'm just like, what? How strangely specific, but then, I mean, it's not just this one person, like, more people are doing this, and there's just Pony Essay Guy, Pony Bum, Pony Critic, Pony Todd in the Shadows, Pony Evan, Pony Linkara, and I'm just, what the hell? And I found out there's this, it's a new show now, I guess. So, I'm not going to watch that. I saw Obscurus Lupa's video. I'm not touching that territory. He'll eat me alive. So, yeah, I just know, I know fans are very passionate about it. Maybe it's good. I don't know. But just cartoons in general, things in general outside of stuff I had to review, I don't watch much of anymore. I don't have time to watch much stuff, so, let alone the cartoons. So I have no opinion. I didn't get into the original show, but I don't think I was supposed to get into the original show. So there you go. Let's see. Let's do that weird black hat eye, yellow eye.
Where is it? I got one more question. I got one more question to ask. Yeah, no problem. Thanks a lot. No problem.
Yeah, come to the autographs. Buy something, I'll give you a... Let's see, let's do, I think that's yellow shirt, yeah.
What's the worst thing you've ever reviewed?
Alright, for those who absolutely know the answer, I want you to say it out there. Worst thing I ever reviewed. One. No. Okay, you gave away the answer. Show up to the rehearsals, guys. God. Yeah, garbage pail kids. Absolute worst. Every definition of ugly. I mean, it's an ugly story. The characters are ugly. Even the ones that don't look ugly are ugly. Just a despicable movie. I really hate it. I mean, just so mean-spirited, so nasty. And, of course, what makes it worse is that it's a kid's film, and you're just shocked by that. You can't believe a kid's film can be this heartless and mean-spirited. And I'm all for dark stuff in kid films. I really am, but it has to have a purpose. It has to be working towards a greater good, and that really wasn't. So yeah, my brother and I were looking at, we were just shaking our heads like, I think this is it. This is what's going to break us. It was horrid. The Room is very enjoyable. Something you say in The Room, and it's just like, no, I love The Room. Even after the whole Wiseau thing happened, I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna deny great art, okay? It's it should be viewed. It's a friggin' masterpiece. It should be put in museums. So no, I'm not I'm down in that. That's nowhere near like the most unpleasant thing I've ever seen. I guess there's a difference between worse and unpleasant. I'd still put Garbage Pail Kids up there, though. It's still